Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World and welcome to my Let's Play of Airport CEO. So we have kind of gotten this landing stuff figured out. Although I'm not entirely sure if I use these things correctly. Like maybe you only need like one and that would be like here. And the rest the airplanes would figure out themselves, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll try to figure that out at some point. In any case, we have quite some cool stuff now, so the idea is to offer some fuel services. So for that, we need to have this Jet A1 fuel service, which we need to unlock first. Because then, basically, we can get a truck that can have a jet fuel, and that one will then go and refuel these guys here. For that, it might be worth to also have like a vehicle depot here, or even here somewhere, because now they'll have to drive pretty far in order to get there. And some people checking in and making a huge mess. How many janitors do we have? 4. Well, they're not doing a very good job, that's for sure. But I guess I also haven't really given them any option to do their job. So what we can do is we can put in some trash cans here. And let's hope that actually helps a little bit. Then we can also make some toilets soon, although I'm not sure if that helps with this mess, but it might actually. At least a lot of these people need to go to the toilet, it seems. Oops. So let us build a toilet somewhere. So I want to have another terminal here, right? Maybe I could actually have a toilet here, because we're not really using that space for anything. So what we will do is make a small toilet. Doesn't have to be very big. What we could actually do is make a food shop here. Something like... It's also not going to be very big, but it's going to be something like this. And then we could have a toilet like this. And then we can have a medium door for the shop. And some medium doors for the toilets. Should I make them split sacks? I'm not sure. I guess we can just see if this would then be symmetrical. Just as good a way of doing it as others. So it wouldn't unless we have a double door. But I also don't think I want to do it split sacks now. So what we can do is just put some toilets here. Inside bathroom. That's true. We have to make it into a bathroom. Like this. But it's not legal because it has to be like this, without the wall. And then we can do toilet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe some urinals. And then we can have some sinks. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we can have doors. There we go. We don't have anything shoppy unlocked yet, I think. No, we don't. So I guess we want to have food first. So let's have food first. But then I need a strategy director, so we can go to board. Let's get rid of the noise of that airplane. Board strategy director applications. There. Let's have this one. And then we can procure food. And there we go. How far along are we with the fuel service? We still need a little bit. In the meantime, our plans are... We don't have so many. But we would like to make more money, right? So let us go into airlines. We can have some medium one by NAS. Scandinavian Airlines, I guess. 16 medium flights. Wow, okay, we can do that. And then let's have a cheap one by the Canadians for 6. And maybe we can have another cheap one. Unless there are no cheap ones anymore. Then we need a small one by Skylink. 4 and 7. That's maybe a bit too much medium. That's all medium. How is this a small contract? It's only medium class. Huh. Alright. Well, like, this should be fine. How is he gonna solve this? Should work. Perfect. Alright, so we've got a lot of flights to plan. I guess today we could still have a couple potentially of small ones. No, it needs to be 3 hours ahead, of course. But let's book all this Canada Airlines or Maple. Depending on how many check-in desks I have, this works or not. So it seems to work fine. Then we have CLM, which is also small ones. How many check-in desks did I build? Not entirely sure. Let's see how this works. I probably need to hire some more staff in order to let those people board. Just to push this to its limits a little bit. And then we need some medium flights. In case there's some delays, I'm gonna spread these out a little bit. Because we have plenty of days in order to do this. So we can do Tuesday. And then we can... Oh, we can actually cancel flights as well. Aha, but not reschedule yet. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, so now we have planned everything. So let's have a look at our check-in desks. So how much staff do we have that is airport staff? We got a fair amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna see maybe like 4 more or something. 3. And maybe get some more janitors as well. Cheap ones. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see. So tomorrow is gonna be a busy day, but then we should also make a fair amount of money then. The constructors are building walls, but not much else. Is there a problem with the drop-off maybe? No, they just need to walk super far. I could always put it here. Looks like this, of course, it takes pretty long. Do we still have... No, we actually have 70 deployed. What else is there to do for them? Not a whole lot. Weird. Nice. Alright, so I think probably my fuel thing has already... No, it's still not finished. And food is also not finished yet. Okay, so then we'll just fast forward it a little bit. Ah, now it's much cleaner here. That's good. Army of janitors here. Was he just cleaning that guy's face? Nice, everyone's hanging out in the toilets. Let's actually get rid of some construction queue. Let's get rid of 50. We don't need so many. This works, that's perfect. New applications. Golden opportunity, pay quick. I don't want any spam. Can I get rid of spam? I need a CIO, right? Yeah, I do. Let's hire a CIO. 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 And let's hire a cheap one. They're fairly expensive per hour. But that's fine. Then we just can get the anti-spam filter. But here now we can also get the jet fuel, right? So let's order 2 of these and an order now. And thank you, I forgot the name in the comments of my guide who mentioned that you could actually also change this quantity here. So, what is there to do? Yes, we need to have an actual tank with that fuel as well. So we can go to fuel depot, and then we want to have jet stuff. We can put it on this side. Oh, we can't expand capacity anymore. Something changed. Does it say how many it holds? No. Well, because how it's gonna be is we will have basically service road like this, and then there will be more of these terminals here, or stands. So I don't really have space for one of these vehicles here, but I wonder if I should make it. Now once in a while they need to go all the way back to refuel, that will be fine. Because medium stands, how much do they cost me? 150,000. That's a lot to build right now just to try it out. I could build one. Because basically what we'll be looking at then is something like... Oh, they're not symmetrical. I never realized that. Something like this then. And then we'll have... Was this service road that I wanted here, or did I do public road? It has to be service road in any case. And then we've got 2 lines of service road here. And then terminal again. Receipt for anti-spam filter, jet fuel, trucks, new product has arrived. Ah, that's the trucks. Well, it will take a while to be built because I only have a couple of workers now, and they are probably going there now. At least they should. Or are they going to this thing here? Where are they in any case? Here they are. Alright, so they decided to build this thing first. That's fine. So it is almost morning, so we'll see. How is the check-in going? Not so many people, but this one here checks in at 3:10. Here we go. I guess people still have to arrive. I don't really do... I'm not very good at logistic things, but I was wondering if I could have car drop-offs like this. Nah, then they can't walk anywhere. That wouldn't work. But I don't actually have any car drop-offs except for that one. It's not a whole lot. 3:05, so in 10 minutes check-in starts. 3:10. Security. Check everyone. What's wrong with you? Can't find a road somewhere. Ah, you did. Good. And then soon our first medium flight should start landing. Well, actually first a lot of small ones, all at the same time basically. Let's see how that goes. This one was for departure, so they should all come here. All in the span of like 10 minutes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4. Does this mean it's delayed? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't plan them all at the same time, purely already because of the landing stuff. Are these asking for jet fuel as well? I did not know that. I thought they would also just have the normal fuel. But in any case, then we need to actually... I forgot to activate that. Here, we need jet refueling enabled. So then the trucks will actually be able to get it and then refuel them. Of course, these here won't ask for it now because they didn't know that I would be offering those services. But hopefully this one here should. In the meantime, we should have... Let's stop here. Like this. Because then more fit here. What was I doing? Oh yeah, shop. So we can have food here. And what do we need? This one is... No one is fine with the size. Oh, this one here, the Crane's Burger is fine. And they only need a cafe counter and a cafe fridge. So... we can have a counter. And the people are standing like this to pay. So we can have that here. And then we're gonna have a couple of more fridges because why not? There we go. And then we can sign the contract. Probably not yet. Oh, we can. Oh, nice. Even though it hasn't been built yet. Alright, so... who is running late? These are also not asking for refuels yet. Okay, the general aviation is delaying stuff here. Wonder if I should just get rid of it. Hey, you're cheating. Whoa! Alright, at least we're making some money. But these are not yet asking for any refueling. But we should be able to at least. Jet A1. Well, we'll see. So then we want to have some ramp people, right? In order to check the airplanes. So what we can do is we can go to ramp agents and we can just hire them all. And then we actually say we will activate ramp agent service. So they will just check the airplanes, whether everything is fine as far as I understand. And probably charge a little bit of money for that. It's pretty busy already. That's good. People are buying things. Going to Crane's Burgers for eating. Well, you're already there. Working. Working. Do we need anything else? Oh, we've already made money. Already made 101 sales. Wow. It's my turn. I paid $10 for a cheeseburger. Better have been good. I wonder if the door also goes with it. Yeah, no, jet first has to connect, I guess. So, what's wrong with you? I'm thinking what to do next. Well, how about leaving? You just arrived. So there's some queues here. They could queue like this, but they don't want to. Alright. I wonder why refueling is not working? Is that because I already planned them before I actually had that service enabled? Or am I simply missing something? Not available yet. Should all be fine. Yeah, it should all be fine. Unless this is not connected, which it is. Unless it's too far away or something. But I wouldn't imagine it would be, because these tend to be here for quite a while normally. So what we could then just do is wait for tomorrow. We have a lot of ones here as well. It doesn't say here anything about requested services, so maybe what happens if we do this and then we say give us a small contract. No, give us a cheap contract. It's cheap here. 7 light class. And let's see if we can plan them in for tomorrow. They also don't want anything. Not entirely sure why. Because then these should actually request it because they're close by enough, right? So, well, we'll have to see. In the meantime, yeah, I wanted to start working on the luggage, but I'm not necessarily making a whole lot of money yet. Kind of, sometimes I'm making it and sometimes I'm losing it. When are you leaving? You're leaving now. You have 119 people on board. That's good. Boarding in progress. One person hasn't arrived yet. It's probably one of these, isn't it? NA996. 996. This person here. Nope. You can just stay then. So this person is bugged out, I guess. Or which one was it? Did it just get removed, that person? So they don't... Or they missed their flight. I'm not sure if that's intended, but I assume not yet, at least. So this is a lot of people here, all overlapping each other. So I wonder if they just kind of got stuck. What I can do again, as always, is I can just save this and load it and see what works. Yay, that worked. So now they're unlocked. Of course, some of them might still just not be able to catch their flight anymore, and I'm not sure what they're gonna do then, but we'll see. So now it's the end of the day. I wonder if any of these are gonna request fuel now. I'm not missing anything here, right? I don't think so. This is jet fuel, yes. And it's opened. We'll see. Alright, well, in the meantime we can plan a lot of small flights. So if there are any cheap ones, then I want them. But they're hard to get. Here's one. 6 light classes. And what was the other cheap one? Here. 6 light. And 7 light. That should keep us occupied a little bit, but probably not even super much. Hey, did I do something wrong? Oh, these are cancelled. Haha. Interesting. Well, then we're just gonna do these. And Skylink. Let's just stagger them a little bit to at least get the landing problem out of the way. Of course, it's not completely possible with 2 runways like this, but alternatively I could make both runways open to both landing and departures, which might be an idea, but then I think I would get rid of general aviation, because it's probably not really making us that much money, but it is clogging up the runway all the time, as well as the taxiway. Here we go. Full day planned. At some point there will be an automatic scheduling person, which will be nice. I also saw that once we hire a... Is it COO? I think so. That stuff automatically gets repaired nowadays. So that would be nice. Not sure if that's already in, but I think I saw either in the forums or in the patch notes or something. Alright, it's 12, so it will still be a while before everyone can check in. In the meantime, do we want to do something else? We could make a shopping area here. Then I have to... Did I unlock that already? I don't think so. No, I didn't. 50,000, that's doable. Let's also already start with the baggage handling, although that's very expensive. But then at least we have it. Then we just have to now make a lot of money tomorrow. So we start with 195,000, right? So at the end of the day, that should be more. Otherwise something is going terribly wrong. I wonder if I just get rid of these things here and just put one here. Put one here. Whether this will actually make things better or not. Let's see if I actually understand these things. Something like this. Then we just have to wait for a little bit. I guess people are already checking in. Yes, they are en masse. Then planes should be arriving fairly soon. 3 of them. 2 medium ones and a small one. First the small one at 510, then 520 and then 525. You're too early. Or do we only count once it's here? Not sure. Yeah, so they overshoot this by quite a lot. No, this one didn't, but I think this one went until here. They're still not asking for any fueling services though. What about you? You are. Nice. So it is possible then. Let's see what this one here. This also wants fuel. But these don't. So maybe there is something about distance to vehicle depots, which is easily tested by basically just putting a vehicle depot here. We will remove it again, or actually maybe if we don't want to, we should think about doing that in a bit of a smarter way. Could put it here, but then it's kind of in the way of taxiing. I could extend this and then put it on the other way. Could also put one in the middle here and then we lose one of these. I can try that. So that would then be... something like this, although it's probably not going to be symmetrical. Yes, and also one thing I did wrong is that this does not have to be service road, because there's already service road here. And then we can just put service road here, and then we can see whether actually things will change. Oh, there is a traffic jam, potentially due to all that stopping stuff that I removed. Yeah, I think I screwed it up a little bit now, because everyone is now waiting for this one. No, they should actually wait for this one. But yeah, I'm really strongly considering getting rid of this general aviation, because there's just too many planes here that need to leave at once, and planes that want to arrive then as well, which is not perfect. At least we're making money. We were starting at 195 and actually built something in between as well. And we are, well, not halfway through the day yet. You are doing a service round, and we should see those people arriving at some point. Here they are. Checking out the plane. Do they get money for that, or? Not entirely sure. Yet still some things get delayed, and I assume it's all here. So this is definitely not the best setup that I made. I'm thinking the departure versus arrival works quite well though. You just completely cheated. Yeah. But at least we made... what time is it? At the end of the day we will probably have made like around 100,000, which is nice. So we are actually profitable. He's just waiting. To wait for this one. I could potentially put one here, but I'm not sure what should get priority, like the leaving ones or the arriving ones. But yeah, I see that I've already played more than half an hour, so I'll put the episode to a close here. So not as fast as I wanted. I had hoped to already build a terminal and as well as some stands, but yeah, we really need some money first in order to really start expanding a little bit. So I hope you had fun anyway, and see you next time.